factor. Showing the gun to the
big elbow to the throat. Going for the count. No. Cameron breaks it up again.
Murdoch pulling him off. There's another cover. Sorry, Sebastian. Hey, that's some top-notch officiating right there, man. This guy's getting in there. He's making sure the counts are all right. Referee Mike Crockett. Gets the job done.
Look at this. They're trading blows, closed fist. You don't think that hurts?
Now Reed got the better of that exchange.
Oh, wait a minute. All-American knockout. He countered. He hit it. All-American knockout from Murdoch.
But I think Murdoch hurt himself just as much as he got a hold of Reed. They both hurt himself on that one. Up goes Cameron.
Heel to the face.
What a maneuver.
Good God, these guys, they're just giving it all. They're giving it their all.
Scott Reed got lucky. He rolled out of the ring. He's not that lucky. He got caught a suicide dive.
Yeah, but you can't win it outside the ring, John. Gotta be inside the ring.
What's them? What? Looks like
Murdoch now on the apron. All three men just going all risk and reward here.
Please don't tell me you're gonna do this.
Oh no!
Top rope onto that hardwood floor.
My God, I did not even know Murdoch could do that.
Murdoch inflicting his Texican style that he's recently developed. The Texas style brawling with the Mexican lucha libre flying.
Texican, I like that.
That's what he called. I talked to Murdoch on occasion. He tells me he's Texican style, and he could be looking to finish it off here in Mexico, Maine. He might be getting a shot at your title.
Hey, brother, I welcome all challengers. Let's see if we can get it done, though.
Oh, pass over elbow, nobody home.
Nobody home there for sure.
Cameron barely got out of there with his boots intact.
Matthews now. He's really super kick.
But here comes Reed. Catch it right in the midsection. Look at this.
Not a pile driver.
Big pile driver. Boy, oh boy, Cameron is out. He is out.
Scott Reed with a big win here. He's the #1 contender to Sebastian Cruz's World Heavyweight title of the BWO.
Wow.
Excuse me a moment, gentlemen.
Sebastian Cruz leaving the commentary table. He's walking up. He's congratulating Scott Reed here after Reed compressed the vertebrae of Cameron Matthews with that vicious pile driver. And this means down the line, Sebastian Cruz will go one-on-one.
Looks like Sebastian's going in to congratulate him.
Wait a minute! Good grief, he just got pile driven out in the center!
I tell you what. I've seen it all. I've seen it all! Belt is showing absolutely no respect for the BWO champion. Absolutely none.
Draping it on the prone carcass of Sebastian Cruz. No respect for this Scott Reed.
Oh boy.
What a win for Reed, and then the actions of this man on the BWO World Champion. Needless to say, this issue is far from over.
On Fire invades the IWE at the Fairfield Community Center on Friday night, October 7th, 7 p.m. bell time. Who will survive? And on Saturday night, October 8th, NWA On Fire presents Ring of Horror comes to Mexico, Maine. Bell time 7:30 p.m. for the best in pro wrestling. See all your favorite NWA On Fire superstars live. Be there.
Aerobics is like no other workout you've ever done. It's a total body toning workout, but it also strengthens your mind and strengthens your soul. Have fun with this, but commit to it. And if you do, I promise the results you see will change your life.
your screen now for your copy of Aerobics for only $39.95. Order in the next 20 minutes, and you'll also receive a flash drive with a workout calendar and workbook free. Aerobics Aerobic Self-Defense Program can put you on the path to fitness and self-defense. Call the number on your screen now for Aerobics Aerobic Self-Defense.
Way on Fire invades the IWE at the Fairfield Community Center on Friday night, October 7th, 7 p.m. bell time. Who will survive? And on Saturday night, October 8th, NWA On Fire presents Ring of Horror comes to Mexico, Maine. Bell time 7:30 p.m. for the best in pro wrestling. See all your favorite NWA On Fire superstars live. Be there.
The East Coast Cowboy against Tommy Mack.
Tommy Mack's back from his world tour, back with NWA On Fire. And I tell you, when he was with us, and he wasn't with us for that long of a period of time, but I tell you what, he made an impression on everybody. And this East Coast Cowboy is a newcomer to NWA On Fire, and we're going to hear a lot. There's a lot going to be coming from this young man, because he's talented, and he knows how to conduct himself in that squared circle.
Well, on the other side of things, Tommy Savoldi, I'm becoming a huge fan of the East Coast Cowboy. The guy from Maine to Mexico, from Maine to Miami, I apologize. The Cowboy's been really strutting his stuff. He's been picking him a lot of victories. He picked up a few wins over Scotty Slade. He's been just wrestling great. I'm just a fan of the Cowboy.
Yeah, well, he's working his way in. You don't start from the top and then you work your way to the bottom. Usually you work from the bottom to the top, and that's exactly what he's doing now. Right now he's in against Tommy Mack. I wouldn't call that the bottom right now. You got two NWA stars in that ring right now. They are what wrestling's all about.
Tommy, I have to bring this up. Speaking of NWA Fire and the best talent, last week me and you got into a little bit of a disagreement over the way that tag team championship match ended.
Johnny, don't start with me on that, because you know how I feel about that. The BWO pulled the rug over the NWA last week as far as I'm concerned. That was, Taman, I tell you what, I would like to review that tape with you. I would like to show you the last 3 minutes of that match, and you tell me what you see.
What I remember, Tommy, was it was pure bedlam in the ring. It was just the referee lost complete control.
Then he shouldn't be there. He should not be there. He shouldn't be a referee then. He should not be. And that's how I feel. That's how I see it.
You're strong in your convictions, Tommy. I respect you. You're a well-traveled veteran in the business, referee personified. Just, there's a lot of...
John, I'm not patting myself on the back. Believe me, I'm not that type of guy. I never did it. I never will do it. But I refereed some of the most important matches ever in professional wrestling. I refereed for the best and the most prestigious organizations in the world. And we never did anything like that. Never.
Way on Fire invades the IWE at the Fairfield Community Center on Friday night, October 7th, 7 p.m. bell time. Who will survive? And on Saturday night, October 8th, NWA On Fire presents Ring of Horror comes to Mexico, Maine. Bell time 7:30 p.m. for the best in pro wrestling. See all your favorite NWA On Fire superstars live. Be there.
Are you being cut up by the high cost of blades? Getting a handful of shaves before those expensive razors hit your trash? Think of the waste. Think of the cost. Introducing MagnaBlade. MagnaBlade lengthens the life of your razor. Simply place your razor in the cradle and it does the rest. This patented technology uses reverse polarization to stabilize the molecules on the edge of the blade, making your razor last up to 6 times longer with MagnaBlade. Under this microscope, see the nicks, chips, and damage on the conventionally used blades? Now, with MagnaBlade, you will get far more smooth shaves than ever before. For only $19.95, order your MagnaBlade today. Act now and get a second one free. Just pay a processing fee. It pays for itself.
I'm Rick German, the inventor of MagnaBlade. I guarantee your razor blade will last longer with MagnaBlade, or I'll refund your purchase price in full.
Get longer lasting performance with MagnaBlade. Call the number on your screen today.
Way on Fire invades the IWE at the Fairfield Community Center on Friday night, October 7th, 7 p.m. bell time. Who will survive? And on Saturday night, October 8th, NWA On Fire presents Ring of Horror comes to Mexico, Maine. Bell time 7:30 p.m. for the best in pro wrestling. See all your favorite NWA On Fire superstars live. Be there.
No matter what he did, they were going to win that match.
In regards to that, Tom, we got to get back to the action in the squared circle. We don't want to take away from these two great competitors. You know, right now the East Coast Cowboy was in complete control of Tommy Mack. Right now, Mack backing the Cowboy into the corner.
Yeah, I told you not to bring that subject up.
I apologize.
Under the collar over there.
I apologize, Tommy. I thought you cooled a little bit. I think I heated things up once again. I apologize on that, Tommy. But right now, Tommy Mack showing no apologies. He's going right back to work on the Cowboy, telling the crowd to be quiet, and a chop to the pectoral region of that East Coast Cowboy. Right now, Tommy Mack has the Cowboy set up, Irish whip.
Into the corner. Oh, look at this. Nobody home.
The Mack saw that coming. He scouted it. Belly to back suplex into the corner.
Wow.
Very innovative by Tommy Mack. So Tommy Mack now jaw-jacking with the crowd here in Mexico, Maine. You know, Tommy Mack is a great competitor. I can see that right away. Only two from the referee. Tommy Mack having a problem with the official. And now Tommy Mack now setting him up.
Oh, what a suplex that was.
Oh, beautiful suplex. There's a cover. The Cowboy almost hurt his leg on that vertical suplex, hitting not only the canvas with his back, but the bottom rope wheel of that solid cable for the ropes. He might have hurt his foot. But right now, though, Tommy Mack has that rear chin lock. Cowboy's in the ropes. The referee, come on, referee.
And you see how that referee's right there in the action?
I thought the referee.
Do you see that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Tom. I did see that.
That's the way it should be.
Right now, Tommy Mack. Nice gut wrench suplex there by Mack. Cover. Only a 2 once again. The Cowboy showing a lot of fortitude. He's kicking out of a lot of punishment by Tommy Mack, who's making his return to NWA On Fire. He's looking to make an impact.
Oh, yeah. He's looking to make an impact big time.
Right now, Mack has that front face lock firmly applied. The Cowboy has a tough hold to break out of. I've heard of a lot of fist fights, a lot of wars in the squared circle ended by a simple front face lock, Tommy. And speaking of the wars, Tommy's of all these, something like that, on October 15th, the NWA On Fire is in the opening its video bowl to you, the fans, where you get to choose the wars to see. Got matches with guys like Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, Cactus Jack, Bang Bang Indeed. You want to see, whoever you want to see, go to NWAOnFire.com and vote now. Make a choice, cast your vote, it counts. Could this count? Only 2, Tommy.
Some of the greatest names in professional wrestling.
Absolutely, and these are the stars who can be the greatest stars in professional wrestling in this ring right now.
You're looking at the future right there.
You know, Tommy Mack, you know, he's a veteran of NWA On Fire. He hasn't been seen in a while, making his long return again from that world tour that you talked about. And also, I want to mention, for more information besides NWA On Fire, check out iWrestlingE.com for IWE and BodySlamWrestling.com for BWO. It is the union of BWO, NWA On Fire, and IWE. They all come together. Check out the websites for more information on all these great companies.
Well, I got to tell you something. You know, I was really for that when that first happened. You remember that when the BWO and the other organization, we were going to unify the independent red. But I'll tell you what went on last week that I seen puts a lot of doubt in my mind.
Oh, Tom,
I don't. Look, I don't care what you say. As I see it, that's the way I see it. I'm telling you what I see, and I'm sure a lot of the fans are going to see it the same way.
You know, while we have this moment, I mean, my person, Joe the Ref's always been.
I don't know if the BWO was behind it, and I don't know if the referee did it on his own. But somewhere along the line, something happened there.
Well, Tommy, my opinion, I got to give you my thing here. Joe the Ref, BWO senior official, he's always been a standard official, calling it right down the line. Yes, he's made a questionable decision or two, but all officials do, they're not perfect. And you should know that best of all, Tommy.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now about a referee. When a referee's in the ring, he's got to have control of that match from the very, very beginning of that match. He had no control. He stood in the corner. He was